What's going on, world? It's your boy Gemini Brown here, back with another episode of Nalo Kicking Knowledge. Today is August 10th, 2015. Happy birthday to my niece Gianna, celebrating her 7th birthday. Oh, time flies. Now, how ironic, on the 10th day of August, we're at the 10th sign of the zodiac, Saturn. Pardon me, Saturn. Capricorn. But anywho, and most people don't even know what to make of Capricorn. I don't even think they really understand themselves that well, especially emotionally. But Capricorn, why are you guys here? Alright, first of all, we've already completed 9 incarnations here. Alright, you being the 10th one. If we were going in order, that means Capricorn definitely would have mastered all the lessons of personality so far, you know, and some key soul lessons as well. So, you're here to reinforce the knowledge you already have, okay, from those previous incarnations. And what you're here, this is kind of like, I would say, your baptism. Your baptism to the universe. Like, the Capricorn incarnation is one of responsibility. Okay? Saturn, they're a fixed, not fixed, they're a cardinal earth sign ruled by Saturn. And Saturn represents restriction, discipline, organization. Saturn is known to be cold and dry. Most importantly, Saturn is the ruler of the earth. So, that is why Capricorns have such a major duty here. Now, there's a huge illusion, I believe, that is taking place for the Capricorn. Because, the illusion occurs for all of us. But, here's the key thing. Each one of us has a soul that is speaking a different truth. Capricorn's soul is speaking a truth that coincides with the illusion. It's really through pure discernment and intuition and understanding that Capricorn breaks free of the material desires, okay, and way of life, and truly embrace the spiritual side. So if you're not following me, what I'm saying is that most of us are taught, okay, since we're little, that we go to school so we can go to college, and we go to college so we can graduate and get a good job to take care of ourselves. And taking care of ourselves is, you know, consuming, basically, and enjoying the pleasures of the material plane. But somewhere along the line in your development, your soul starts to speak to you, and it starts to tell you, this isn't what life is about. There's more to life. There's something out there for you that's more. Okay? So what happens a lot of times with Capricorns is that Capricorns gain everything that they've been taught and that they need to have. And you know what happens? They're unhappy. Yeah. Because they didn't actually fulfill the purpose. There's a way of fulfilling that purpose and fulfilling your true purpose. And it's as simple as this. All you have to do is accept a higher power. Now, through my series, I didn't really focus on what the relationship with the father and the native of this and the native is really like. I more so just said which signs father has a huge influence over them, regardless of the house, but just on sign. Capricorn's father teaches them a lot. in the sense, or they take the things that their father, the examples and lessons, and model their own philosophy off of that. Okay? So what I want you guys to keep in mind here is that there's a lot in Capricorn. There's things of all the previous signs. Okay? Now, you're really, at this point, the responsibility of Saturn, the responsibility Saturn is given to you is to take what you is already inside of you, okay, to remember. Just remember, there's more to life. So, what the Father teaches you sticks with you. All right. So put it like this: if Papa was a president, more than likely you'll be motivated to be a president, or at least be in the realm of politics. If you don't know, Capricorn represents the government. All right. And Pluto right now is in Capricorn, which tears down old forms of things to create a new. Capricorn is responsible for creating new structures of things and maintaining them, the order. That's where the government comes in, right? So if Papa was a president, you're probably going to want to do something in politics, right? If you don't know Papa, then you have an opportunity to create your own destiny. Got nobody telling you what's right or what's wrong. Listen to yourself. Now, the whole gist of this thing is that the Capricorn, I'll say it again, is here to break free of material desires and a material personality. Capricorn is here to use his knowledge of the material world to provide structure and stability and create new avenues of progress for the world. Smoke whatever you're smoking. Don't let it smoke you. Make the money. Don't let it make you. That's the key thing here. I'm going to keep stressing the Capricorns. Now the thing with you guys, you're the least laziest sign in the zodiac. None of the earth signs are actually like, I can't say that. But yeah, Capricorn's the least laziest sign in the zodiac. They naturally, know how to structure and discipline themselves. But Father's influence adds to that as well. Okay? Now, let's just keep in mind here. If you're a Capricorn and you feel like you're not one, check the position of your Saturn. Because being that Saturn rules this sign, whatever sign he's in is going to be affecting this greatly. Alright? So if he's in a good position, your Saturn will be strong. Your Capricorn will be strong if your Saturn is strong. Now, obviously what you need to overcome, I told you, is the material mentality. Okay? Because you guys just believe that life is about achievement. Like going to college, getting a job, making as much money as I can. No, it's not. Alright? What you're going to do is to believe, affirm your faith in a higher power while still continuing to do that. Because once you keep your faith in that higher power, the material forms have no control over you. This is very much true for all of us, okay? But I'm speaking to the Capricorns because their voice or they're programmed to this illusion a little bit more than most, okay? So That's one thing you need to do. The next thing you need to do is to feel more. You guys are afraid to, I don't want to say afraid to feel, but afraid to show the emotion. Okay? And if you're not afraid to show it, you'll feel a lot more. Because when you're afraid to show it, you block emotions, or you deflect them. So, you want to open up more to your emotions. Check your moon sign and see, how's this working with my sun. What is my moon sign? Okay, and how has that made my emotions? Because it's the Capricorn. All right, put it like this: a Capricorn sun might have a moon in Cancer, right? That moon in Cancer, let's say, is in the 7th house, right? Very inclined towards relationships, wanting to work with others and things like that. Now, say you get a girlfriend. This Capricorn sun with the moon in Cancer won't be outwardly affectionate. Okay? They won't be outwardly affectionate. They'll expect the partner to show them the affection. Capricorn will feel like, okay, I think I'm in love, but won't necessarily know how to show it. So that's one thing you want to do more, is to show your emotions and just feel more. Okay? Now, we're going to go back to the key thing here. Belief in a higher power. If you guys can maintain your belief in your higher power and know that this may not make sense to me rationally, but I still believe it, you, in some essence, for yourself or this incarnation, you become enlightened. Because the key here is to break free of the illusion. Okay? And with most people who are caught up in materials, money becomes their god. You following me here? But another thing about Capricorns, that especially with everything coming along with the technology and things like that, very much so, a lot of you guys, that's your domain. Okay? That's your domain. And I say, even though Capricorn represents government, I say technology because technology is dealing with the advancement of the world. And, Saturn rules Aquarius as well. Okay? And Aquarius has to do with that's the age we're going to. So a lot of you Capricorns are naturally intelligent and intelligent all around, divinely and intellectually. It's just a matter of having that faith. But anyway, technology and things like that'll come easy to you. So a lot of you guys could come up with new ideas as far as like technology, work around technology. Of course, government jobs will present itself. But you guys just want a career where your organization and structure can be utilized, because that's one of the key things to being a successful person, is organization and the ability to plan it and sustain that plan. Alright? So, we kind of recapped a couple times. I think you guys got the message already. But let's just do it one more time. The Capricorn soul is here to break free of the material desires and ways of life. But the way that they do that is to be submerged into the material life. Okay? So by seeing everything that it has to offer and realizing that's not enough, that'll lead you to holding on to that faith, all right? That belief in a higher power. What you need to overcome is your inbred belief that this is it, okay? Your realistic thinking. That's what you need to overcome. You also need to overcome your you need to overcome your habit of being too emotionally reserved. Feel more. Open up and feel more. Okay? So guys, that was my interpretation of the Sun in Capricorn. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, comment here, and let me know. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, feel free to do so. We got 2 more signs left. Tomorrow, Aquarius. Until then, peace.